Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. My name's Jade, and this is How to App on iOS. Oh yeah, we're going to Ouge. Today we're taking a look at Auto Fills Drum Fill Generator. That's a mouthful. It's by Cem Olcay. It's a drum fill generator. What more can I say? Hello and welcome to the show. I'm Jade and this is How to App on iOS. Are you all doing good? I'd like to welcome our Wart Warriors. You too can become a Wart Warrior by clicking the join button down below or the link that is provided down below for $1 a month and receive custom emojis, secret shows, things and stuff, and love. And all that. Today we have a really fantastic app. I've been super excited to have a play around with this app. But before I say hello to anybody or get the show on the road, I want to shout out, put a mention out to my dear friend, the Mix Club, who has a channel here on YouTube where he does his very best to teach you how to mix. He has many years in the industry doing this. Let me make sure I've got the right thing. There you go. I've posted a link. And he is running a subscriber drive, trying to get some people to get him to 1,000 subscribers. He's not far away. So if you are watching this on the replay or here today or some other time in the near distant future, go ahead and subscribe to the link I just posted in the chat, which is the Mix Club, aka Rhett, who does a really fantastic job of showing you how to engineer, mix, you do all the stuff and things, and he's got nice pussies as well too. Boom, let's say hello to you in the chat and then we'll jump in and have a play around with this app before I go out today. Audible video, g'day to you. Greg O'Sullivan, Thomas Christ, thanks for posting the link. Ali, what's going on? Is there anyone else I've missed? Fish was here waiting forever and a day. No problem, Mix Club. No problemo at all. Today's going to be a very busy day here. I'm going to try and get through this show quickly. Coming up after this show is Mr. Smith. He's doing his Only Flams show, which is a drum show. I will automatically dump you over to his show after this ends. So go and check that out. Mateusz, welcome aboard to you, my friend. Boom. Today is a big day for me, excuse me, because straight after this show, I am getting on my bike. Well, not my bike, but onto public transport and heading out because I am beginning the filming of episode 1 of season 3 of Walk With Me, and it's at a secret location today, which most people don't even know. I had some plans to go do it at somewhere, and then I found this other place, which is like, oh, and I can't wait. I may even film 2 episodes in one day today because this place is a 20-kilometer walk that I'm going on today or not. Hello, Cem here. We have the developer in the chat today. Cem Olcay is here to hang out with us. Thank you very much for joining us. Cem, hello, Tremor Bear. Ba-boom. Good to see you. All right, let's dive into news and stuff. Let me tell you, though, yeah, this week's Walk With Me, I haven't filmed it yet, but I know it's going to be good. Let me just give you a little hint of where I'm going. A lunatic asylum. Anyway. So let's over here to the Beat community. Hello, Fat Panda Cat. Beat community is your one-stop shop to go to for samples and expansions, desktop software, iOS tutorials, all of this stuff. Boomity boom. And it looks like desktop and iOS versions of Frames by Imaginando are on offer. Boom. Audio Kit have price drops across a couple of apps, and that is in celebration of, is it NAM? I think NAM. Was it or was that last week? I can't keep up. I can't keep up with all this stuff. Oh no, I think it's in celebration of Vision Pro. Maybe Vision Pro. Man, has everyone been watching the videos of idiots walking around the streets with Vision Pros on, causing all kinds of chaos? It's an inside thing, folks. Don't wear them outside. Don't wear them outside. You'll die. I'm telling you. Audio Damage have dropped a new beta. If you would like to try it, you can come here to the Beat community and click on this link here, and you can go check out the beta for Axon 3. Can I give you a word of advice? If you're going to try out a beta, please beta test it. Don't just download it and don't touch it again. Why is it doing this? What is happening? What's going on? Okay, there we go. It's doing it again. Whatever. So Axon 3, so that's a beta. Cem's updated autofills, and I have the updated version today. So the version I'm using today is the version that is the one you want to know. Let's just hold you over here. I can't look at that page. It's freaking out. As I said, frames on sale, LE01, Lorenz, Cyclop for iPad, Mantis, BBD Echo, another one I've looked at. Not much. Audio Kit has retro piano on sale and stuff and things. But over here is where we got Auto Fills Drum Fill Generator by Cem Olcay. It is $5.99 USD. So it's cheap, again, cheap as chips. It's only a very small 17 megabytes. It doesn't make any sound. It is a MIDI generator. So you know, don't download this thinking it's going to make drum sounds. It's going to provide drum rolls, fills, patterns for you, and even some other stuff which is not what it was made for, but we're going to do it anyway because that's what we do here. All right, I have a project to open up. Oh, so you know, also, let's just skip back there for a second. Sorry. Not there. Thanks, Thomas, for smashing the link. Oh, I've got to update it. There's been another update. See, I better update it now. Oh, You know what? Let's do this. Technical difficulties, folks. I'm not going to update it while I have a project open. That would be stupid of me, but let's update it now. I thought I updated it. Maybe the MIDI export section, I updated it last night. I thought I did. Anyway, we're here. So, this also works on, look at this. Now, I'm guessing, I don't know if, I doubt it, Cem's even tried this, but it works on Apple Vision. Clearly, all apps are going to work on Apple Vision unless you opt out. So there you go. It works on Apple Vision. It says here on the App Store. It works on Mac as well. iPod Touch, iPhone, iPad. Works across all devices, even Apple Vision, apparently. Okay, let's come back over here. My rotten face and load up. Yes, Ali, I know. I have a lot of emails. And you know what? A lot of them are just junk that I'm too lazy just to hit one button to clear out because I'm lazy. Let me just get this project loaded back up. 1 second, folks. We're almost there. Up in strings. Sweet. All right. This is the project I've made. And look at all of these things on the side here. We have an autofills. We have octachron. We've got a chord bud. We've got an auto bass. We've got 1, 2, 3 more autofills, and we've got a Blease arpeggiator. So there we go. Awesome. That's cool. I don't think hardly anyone's got one. Who can afford them? I mean, it's ridiculous. Boom. Hey, Mark, welcome to the show. Welcome. All right, so I have this project here. We've got Digisticks running. We got Zinematics. We got Mariana. We got Synthscaper SE. We got Spelldozer. And we got 2 Piano Techs running. Wicked. Let's play. Now you'll notice it's at 40 BPM as well. So I'm going to hit play and let's see what this does. Boom. What a sick app this is. So let me show you some individual things that are going on with this project, yeah, just so you get a heads up. So let's solo these drums. I'll show you what's happening here. If I hit play, Octocron is controlling the regular beat. And on every third beat, we get this drum roll. And then back to the Octocron beat. So the Octocron beat is getting cancelled out every time a drum roll is triggered by autofills. You can see it here. This is Octocron playing Digisticks. And we're coming up to the drum fill, and watch how it is just the drum fill. And then back in. So that's the drums. That's two of these are running that. Over here, we're using chord butt from Cem Olcay, which is just playing two simple chords, an F minor and a G minor flat 5, back and forward. We're running an auto bass over here, which is playing in F minor, giving us some Mariana, just some random. We've got an up and down walk style just happening, right? Nice. But then we have this. So this is Synthscaper, and Synthscaper is being controlled over here by autofills. And you'll notice every one beat, this is triggering a 4 beat or a 1 bar fill of these notes that I've chosen within the scale that I've chosen. And again, same for the next one, Spelldozer. Same notes, but different octaves of the notes and a different speed. So synth fills is controlling, autofills is controlling the music as well. And then let's get rid of those. I do believe. What's this one controlling? I don't know where this one's going. Where's this one going? This one's going to Piano Tech. So this piano here. So we've got this piano by autofills. Hi Princess, bye Princess. So how's this? These are 3 instruments combined being controlled by autofills. Listen to this, it's beautiful. All right, so where is the piano melody coming from? Well, I have Bliss Arpeggiator being sent to the final Piano Tech in this list to give us something a little bit different, like a melody. Hey Ed, what's happening? So if we bring it all home, bass. Beautiful. And the really beautiful thing is every one of those drum fills is regenerating each time around and you know, being different. And it's the same with every one of these parts here, which are being controlled by autofill. So every time it plays 1 beat and then it plays 4 beats, it regenerates back around, and it's doing slightly different patterns within here as well. So it's constantly evolving as it goes on. This app is fucking very clever, yeah? All right, shall we get rid of this and show you how it works? Okay, so I'm going to kick off. Now, as I said, remember, you need the Gene Simmons. You like the Gene Simmons videos? There's another one there too. You should see the other one. It shows him at a party. Because in that, when he released that Vault, part of the prize was if you bought an album or you bought the Vault, was Gene Simmons would come to your house. And if you watch the video that I put up, he actually puts his hand on a 16-year-old girl's knee at a family's house, which is such a Gene Simmons thing to do, don't you think? Such a pervert. So this does not create sound. Remember, this is a MIDI processor. So to kick off with, let's just do something like, we'll use Hammerhead, yeah? So in our instrument section here, we're going to use Hammerhead. There's our drums. Now, I'm going to need two of these. I'll show this. There's a couple of ways you can use this, right? I can immediately load up autofills, all right? And I can connect this just by clicking on the hamburger as usual. We want to send this to Hammerhead. So that will now send fills over to Hammerhead. Now I can go into Hammerhead and just quickly make a simple beat, right? We can do a 4 on the floor and, a snare. Very simple stuff. Let's speed it up a bit. And you can already hear something going on there because autofills is already doing its thing. It's already working. Let me just turn down Hammerhead here. It's a little bit loud. So we've got a 4 on the floor, and a snare happening, yeah? Da 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 da. Nice. Now let's look at the controls of autofills. So remember, this is now sending data across. Now, one thing you need to be aware of, with a lot of drum apps here on iOS, not all of them use the same notes on a keyboard to trigger drums, right? Not all of them are the same. Some of them start at a C0, some start at a C1. They are all over the place. The MIDI mapping for drum apps it's varied and broad, and you can never really tell what it is. So before we get into anything else, hey, Deep Gravity, Cem has taken away all the hard work for you. All the hard work. So if you go to, before we go anywhere else, if we go to settings, let's take a look over here at settings. And we've got a little section that says templates. If we click on this, you will find many, many, many templates for apps that are available on iOS. Even Axon 2, Blipbox, DM1, 2, DrumLab, DigiSticks, Drum Computer, look at the FAC Drum Kit, General MIDI 8 and General MIDI 16, Hammerhead, that's what we're looking for, Koala Sampler, Korg, look, even all the individual Korg gadgets that are now available as AUv3s. Cem has done a lot of work for you to save you to try and find out the individual MIDI mapping for these drums. It's very, very, very splat the clats in there, everything. VA drums, everything. Plus, down the bottom here, he's also included hardware, actual hardware drums. So the Roland TR909, TR8S, look at them all. I don't own any of this hardware, so I can't really show you it. Yeah. But so we're going to pick Hammerhead, and let's find it. Is it under? There it is, Hammerhead. So now this template has been chosen. If I hit done, come out of here, and go to notes, which we'll go through these in a second. You can see we've got our kick, snare, clap, rim shop, snare 2, cowbell, clap, hi-hat, closed hi-hat, open hi-hat. And look at this. They've all got their notes that have been mapped here. See this? C, D, D sharp, A2. All of them have been mapped for you. Really, really good stuff. Because what you would have had to do is go in and move these sliders up and down until you get them to work. Yeah? How good's that? Is it upside down right now? Is that now? Oh no. So I shouldn't have updated. Hang on. Maybe it's not. Let's go back over here. Oh, templates list. Oh, all right, cool. I'm freaking out, dude. I'm freaking out. Let's bring all these up. La 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 la. There we go. I'm an idiot. Thank you. Okay. So now, let me go back over here. Let's go over. So I'm going to set my template again. Let's just go over here. Templates. So the templates here are all out of order. Yeah. So that's all. They're the other way around. Okay. So now we've got our template set here. Let's run through the, so understand now, all these notes have been selected. So these are all selected for each kit. They're going to align with each drum. We'll show you a few different ones as well. So you have, the first section here is your kit. Hey, Cy, what's happening? Here is your kit. Now, the way this works is the drum rolls, you work by chance. So this is all set to 50%. So when the drum roll is triggered, you got a 50% chance of these running, yeah? So we have 50%. You can turn them all the way down and that particular thing won't run, okay? Now, this is where the magic happens. So we have on our duration section, so we've got 3 sections here. Wait before fill. So you can choose how long you want the drums to play before your fill. You can do it in beats or you can do it in bars. I've set bars, so we've got 3 bars, and then on the 4th bar, the fill will come in, right? And I can choose what I want here. I can choose whatever, how many times I want this to run. I just want it to run once, so it's going to go 4 bars and then 1 bar of drum fill. Okay, now you'll see down, we've also got wait after fill. I'll show you that later. Block all incoming MIDI during the fill. So be aware, if you're going to do it like the way I'm doing it right now, this will not block the MIDI. The MIDI, the kick and the snare will still play while the snare is playing. And I'll show you how to get around that. You can randomize the fill each time. So we'll say yes to that. So it's going to, every time it gets to the 4th bar, it's going to randomize the fill. Do I have it all connected okay? There's our fill, right? So 1st bar, 2nd bar, 3rd bar. And you can see here on our kit section what's being triggered. We'll get around again. And I might want to take out these closed hats. So you pull them all the way down to closed and open hats. We'll take out the cowbell. So you've got complete control over what you want, but it is still a randomization thing. So let's bring the clap down a bit, the rim shot. All right, so you can mix and match until you get something that sounds cool. Again, if we go back to our duration, we can make this go for 2 bars. All right, so we've got 3 bars of just drums, and then we'll get 2 bars. Double your bars right there. We can change it to beats, and now you're going to get half of that on our 4th bar. You ready? And we're back. Pretty cool. If we turn down the wait before fill, all we're going to get now is just a fill. These is just a fill repeating. This has got to like 1 bar. You just leave 1 bar. And every time it comes around, because we've got randomize, it's just continuing to randomize a, let's bring all this up. So now we just have a fill going for a bar, then randomizing a bar, then randomizing a bar, and randomizing. So you can create some interesting stuff using it that way. Now you'll notice, if I take this out of the mix, we've still got this kick and snare. So it's not chopping out the actual kick and snare, right? That's still going to be playing underneath. That is this method of how I'm using this, right? Because Hammerhead is playing the actual kick and snare. So it's not getting right. Let's just stop for a minute. So the reason when I have this turned on, block incoming MIDI during fill, it's still playing the sounds from Hammerhead, is because Hammerhead's over here, yeah? And we've got autofill over here. And autofill is only sending MIDI out into Hammerhead. It's not receiving any of the MIDI from Hammerhead into autofill. So it doesn't know the actual the kick and snare that's happening. It needs something pumping the beat into it. For example, if I load something like Octocron now, right, which is a wicked app, and we go into Hammerhead and we pull out this beat, get rid of the snares, get rid of the kicks, turn it all down, and now I go into Octocron. We'll go into some mapping here. We'll map this to Hammerhead as well. A lot of these apps have, so can I map it? Yeah, that's Hammerhead. And I do a kick, 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 and we'll do a snare. Okay, so now the MIDI mapping is no longer in Hammerhead. It's over here in Octocron. We want to send Octocron, instead of sending it to Hammerhead, we want to send it to autofills. Right? So now the MIDI data of the kick and snare is going into autofills. Autofills is reading that data and then sending that through to Hammerhead. So now once it gets up to that fourth bar, it's going to know to stop this pattern here. So watch what happens now. Make sure we're all good. Let's give this 3 bars and 1 bar and make sure we have block incoming MIDI. Take this back to the start. Notice that? It stopped the doom, tss, doom. So if you want, see how beautiful that is? That kick and bass is just gone. The kick and snare is gone there. You can see here. So you might want to really mix this. Thanks, Cem. I spent a lot of time making sure I got that right. Let's pull out the cowbell and pull these down a little bit more, and the clap down. Beautiful. And even if we go back here to Octocron and we double the length of this, let's go in here. Double this to like 24. That was wrong. 60. What am I looking for? We got 16. 16. We'll go 32. Okay. We'll put in more kicks here. And then we put in like let's put in like some hi-hats. So you can hear those hi-hats disappear once we get to that fill. It's a terrible beat I've put in there. All right, so hopefully you get the gist of that. Sweet. So that is the way to get it to ignore MIDI. You must have something that is generating drums. Now, you can use anything you want. There's so many apps you could use, like Atom. You could use 4Pockets one and draw in your notes. Anything that you can create the original beat in, you can do that. But it must go from here into autofill and then into your drums. So, for example, let's do another one. Let's put Digisticks in here. Digisticks 2, and we're going to send autofills to Digisticks 2. This one's still going out to autofills, so that's good. Let's change these drums up a bit. Now you'll notice, let's go into our settings, and we're going to change this to Digisticks. Find Digisticks, there it is. Once we hit done, look at this. Now, Digisticks has a lot more pieces of the kit in it. And look what you've been given now. You've got kick, snare, closed hats, alternative kick, claps. So because Digisticks has much bigger kits available, you've got all this tambourine, ride, shaker. So that's really, really ace. We've got our duration set still. So that's all cool. And now let's go in here and change this up a bit. We'll keep the same beat, simple beat, but what I'll do is just add a crash in here, because now I need to go into Octocron and MIDI map this as well to Digisticks, because see, now it's added all these extra pieces here. And now we can add, just at the start, now I'm just doing this for a reason, we can put a crash here at the start of this. So let's give it a play. Nice. And you can see here on Digisticks what's being played. Now, I might not want everything that's in that particular mix. There's a few things I don't want in my rolls. I don't want the tambourine, I don't want the ride, I don't want the shaker. We'll keep the crash in, but we'll pull it down a bit. We'll take out this buzz. Let's keep the closed hats in there. The alternative kick out, the clap we don't want. Rim shot, bring down. So it's sounding more like a real drum kit. Let's bring these toms up a bit more. Wicked. Okay, so you get the general gist of what's going on here, yeah? Let's take a look at the rest of the sections here. So we also have, so we've got our kit, our duration. We'll come back to wait after fill as well. Velocity. Now you can go in and change the velocity of these individually if you like. If you've got them all running, you can pull down the velocity. You can do that. We have our notes, and as you can see, look at this template. Look how different this template is to Hammerhead. Right? Running up like this, completely different template because Digisticks runs off. Digisticks has a few different MIDI selections you can use because Digisticks has the option to use an electronic drum kit. It has general MIDI. It has electronic drum kit MIDI things you can lock in. So there's that. And that's why having those templates is fantastic. But also down the bottom here is our channel selection. So what you can do with this is I might want to send my snares to another drum kit or the kick drums to another drum kit. So you can do that. You can choose, or you can choose the same drum kit, say another Digisticks, and just have all the kicks or the snares going to another Digisticks on a different channel, on a different MIDI channel, and have some different effects on it to make that one kit. Or I could go over here and load up something like Hammerhead, right? You can do, so you can send out MIDI to different kits. Let's go Hammerhead. I'm probably going to have to program this a little bit more. I'm not thinking about this. I'm trying to do this on the fly. With Digisticks, it's a bit weird because Digisticks has this really bizarre problem of reversing snares. I don't know why. It's fucking strange. It's a thing. But you can see here now we have, if I go into Hammerhead and turn this to MIDI channel 2, what's coming through Hammerhead? We come over here. So it's set to kicks. Did I do that? I don't know how I did that. I've got a snare. It's probably because, and I'll tell you why it's sending the wrong data. It's because I'm using the Digisticks template here, right? But you understand what I'm trying to do. You can send different MIDI notes to different drum kits. Again, what the problem is that different drum kits have different MIDI numbers. But you can see that is sending you wanted to send a snare, but this is because of the pattern. So you can actually do that. You can create some wild drum kits with multiple kits. Let's kill this channel. Right, what time is it? It's 42 minutes in. I've missed my halfway point. Got to remember 42. That's the number. We have to run our ad because YouTube demands me to do it. If you'd like to skip the ad every day in the show, you can do so by becoming a premium member. You may or may not have been given an ad. If not, you are lucky. If so, you'll be back in a second. Yes, and then we'll be good. Okie dokie. So let's load up another kit. Yeah. So let's get rid of this one. Let's go in here and load up FAC drum kit. So again, we're going to now go into autofills, send this to FAC. This Octachron's already going there. So we go into Octachron, find a template. I'm sure FAC is in here. Did I pass it? Probably. FAC drum kit, done. Now we can go here into autofills and look for FAC. There it is. Again, it's been MIDI mapped, so we're all good. There's the MIDI mapping. Sure thing. If you want to do that, Cem Olcay. There you go. Our friend Cem may do a random code drop. So get ready with your fingers, folks. Get ready. So as you can see, really, really easy to let's cover a couple of the other things in here too with these. Let's get down the bottom. So like all of Cem's apps, oh, boom, there you go, folks. Be quick, copy, paste, put that into your app store. There you go. You got to be quick, my friends. Let us know if you were the one who were lucky enough to cash that in. Thank you, Cem. That's very kind of you. All right, so let's cover a couple of things here. So down the bottom here, you have patterns, like you do with all Cem's apps. Yeah, patterns controlled by CC10. And what's really cool about this, we've got our kit, we've got our little fill here. What you can do is go in and copy this. So if I hold down, see the little copy button comes up, copy. And we've pasted that in here. So now this is pasted here. We can paste it. It's the exact same thing now, yeah? Like that, 1 and 2. But I can go in here and change the rate. So now if I play this beat, watch this. Let's bring this one down. Change it. You ready for a fast one? So you can save patterns in here and have alternate drum rolls. So I've just changed pattern to number 1 now, and eventually it'll come around and now check out the next fill. It'll be nice and slow. Wicked. So let's talk about these knobs down here. Let's play with these knobs. You have on every section of here, the kit, the duration, the velocity, the notes, channel, you have density. So we've got this knob down here, density. Now, if I turn this down to say 8 or 9, you see that? So it's taking out some of those beats. The density is only 10%. It's not, it's, let's turn it up to 50, 49, that'll do. So this is an additional little slider that controls the overall density of these. Again, you can pull these out as you want as well. You can take out certain pieces of the kit. So let me explain voices a little bit down here. So why voices really comes into play is if you say you've got a drum kit with multi-sampling on it, right? In Digisticks, you can multi-sample a pad. So you can go into a pad in Digisticks. If you watch my Digisticks 2 show, I don't know if I've got any locked in right here now. So per pad, you can actually go in, see if I click this snare here and we go through the samples in here, you can go in and have layer velocities and such, right? So you can go in and have round robin velocities. You can have multi-sampling in these pads, right? So you might have, this is the thing you can do with this particular app. So with voices, what you can do with that is it's really cool because you've got these voices down here which you can turn up and get variations of the certain pads that are being hit. So you may have, you know, what's the word where you hit the cymbal and grab it. So a snap, or I can't even think of the word. Fucking hell, man. I can't even think of the word. It's too early. Need more coffee, need more coffee. You can vary that with voices. Now, this also is pretty cool with things like synths, which we'll get into in a minute. Here we've got our rate. So this is the rate of the drum roll. Let's just go into our section here. We'll turn this down to 0. Mute, that's it. Thank you. Thank you. So if I hit play now, this is just... This is just playing fills, alternating fills. If I turn down the rate to 1/8, this is a fill. We've got 16th. We've got 32. So you can change the speed of these fills, yeah? And at any other time, you can generate new fills just by hitting this. Whoop, it does a little spin, and you can generate new fills. So I have this one set to randomize every time. If I generate a new one, it's going to generate a new one. Pretty nice. Let's fix that up. There we go. Now, if I turn off block incoming MIDI, watch what happens. You're still going to hear, oh, Cem is going crazy today. There's another code, guys. Got to be quick. Ooh. Who got the first one? Was it Ed? Go, 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 you good thing. You rock, Cem. So you can hear now that I've turned off this block incoming MIDI, you can hear the doom. It's still playing underneath the, and it's not ideal, yeah, it's not ideal. All right, what else do we have here in settings? Now, you may still be a GarageBand user. Unfortunately, you're not going to be able to use this in GarageBand, yeah? Thank you so much, Cem. You're so very kind to us all for coming and hanging out. So patrons, we got 3 codes for you. I'll put it up after the show. Rocking and rolling. Right, so this isn't going to work in GarageBand. Why? Because it's a MIDI processor. You can't add MIDI processors to GarageBand. But for every other one, for your, your Logic, for your Cubasises, it's all going to work. You can throw this in as a MIDI processor, and that's cool. But are you ready? Because guess what you can do? For those with GarageBand, you may open this up over here in AUM, create a fill. You can go into the settings and you can go click export pattern. And look at this. I can save this and there is my drum fill. So now I have this MIDI that I can drag in to something like Logic. Snazzy. Very, very snazzy. Oops. Oh, wow. Logic crashed on me. What is going on? Logic. Let's open up Logic. We'll open up a MIDI track here and go to my Files app where I just saved that MIDI. And look at this. We can just grab. We're in the right place here. Let's go. Date. Is that it? Import tempo. So it saves the tempo as well. Import tempo. Boosh. Look at that. We've got the MIDI. You can drag that MIDI in here. I don't know. Can I quickly grab a drummer? Will it work? Remember, whatever you save these this MIDI as is whatever template you were using. So this is a really good way to get around it in GarageBand. Yeah. So I'm sure I'm using Logic, but this is how you would import your MIDI into GarageBand if you wanted to create fills like this. So it is extremely possible to use it in GarageBand. So don't freak the hell out, but it's a little bit of a roundabout way. Yeah. Let's go drums. What do I want? I want MIDI, don't I? Drums. We want MIDI like this. Or do I? No, I've got to go over here. Instrument patches, drums. Let's just. Is it going to work? See that? There's your drum roll. So really cool. And then you can go in here and edit this to your heart's content. Completely up to you how you want to edit it. There's your little drum rolls you can add in. So you can save the MIDI. That's just really, really cool. While we're in here, shall we try something else? Let's try deleting this. Let's go in here. So we've got a drum kit. We'll add our processor in here. What are we doing? No, let's go. Let's delete this track. Let's create a brand new MIDI track. We're going to go in and create MIDI effects in here. And autofills. Let's just see. Can we do this? I don't know if this will work. Yes. So I could put Octocron in here. Then I could put autofills. And we can connect all this the same way as what we did over in AUM. Right? So I'm not going to do it. But let's delete this or replace it with autofills. And let's grab a drum kit. We'll grab what do we grab? Let's use we'll use SoCal. Chuck that in there. Grab our autofills. And now we've got our fills we can put in here. So this is set to beats. So now if I go in here, so autofills is set. Cem is killing it today. Thank you, Cem, so much. Get in quick, guys. Get in quick. So now if I go in here, hit record, and play my drums in, just a quick... Let's do it. We've got our metronome on. I'm going to turn off autofills. And we're going to record. So there's my drums I've put in just quickly. Now if we turn on autofills, look at this. Ha ha! Success! Success, my friends. Did you see that? How good that was? How easy that was. And now we can go in here and make sure the incoming Midi. Or you could even go crazy, and if you want to record it in, you could do something like this. Turn off that. Go over here. You could go in and just make the fills happen. Right? So I might want to go record. Make sure autofills is set. Hold down here and hit record to MIDI track. And now, if I just hit record, it's just going to record in a whole bunch of fills. And then I can take any of these fills I want, chop them up, and move them into my drums, right? For example, we can go in here, split it. So there's so many ways you can use this. It's ridiculous. So many ways. Split it, playhead, keep, whatever. And then take this fill, lucky fill. And now, there's our little fill. We can now copy all this, do a drag. And you're starting to build up some fills, yeah? Maybe. Oh, dude, come on. Butterfingers today. There we go. Terrible playing there. That's shit drums. Or you can just import that MIDI that we made before. If you want that roll that we made before, you know, you can go in here, pull down, grab this MIDI project here, swing it across. Maybe. Good God. Good God. Logic, make it easy for me, for fuck's sake. Okay, we'll put it there. That'll do. Import tempo. Yes, please. There you go. So you can import this stuff in. Hello, Falcro. So, really, really cool stuff. Let's shut this out. Let's make some sound with it. Let's make some, before we get out of here. So we're going to run a little bit over today, even though I have to get out of here. All right, so we've got some drums here. Let's slow these drums down. Let's start a kind of new project, yeah? We've got our drums. So this is all locked in. Hey, Semtex, I'm going to bring in a Digisticks. I love my Digisticks. I do love it. And we'll send this over to Digisticks. Remember to come in here and change your template to Digisticks. Dosh, bosh. And Octocron, we want to change Octocron to Digisticks as well, so it understands the format. Let's add a few more kicks in there. I'm going to slow this right down to 40. Let's change the kit. There we go. Let's work a little bit on the fills that we're going to use, because I don't want this open. I don't want this alternate kick. So again, you can take out whatever you want. Hey, Barry. Let's give this a bit of reverb, just to make it sound, I don't know, spacey. Wicked. All right. Let's use, let's create a chord bud. I'm going to try and set up similar to what we had before. I'm going to go into chord bud and choose, we'll do a key down the bottom here. Let's go with an A. Let's just go with an A major, shall we? I'm going to choose iSymphonic just to create something underneath. Okay, we've got the beginning of something. I don't know what yet. So we are doing an A major. And we're going to use, so what have we got in here? We've got an A, D, and an E. So they're going to be the notes we're looking for if we use autofills. So I'm going to add another autofills here. Autofills. And I'm not going to load a template up. I don't need a template. Man, Cem is going off today. Guys, there's another code there. Go crazy, my friends. Thank you so much, Cem. So here's our notes. What have we got? What were they? Was it, I can't remember the chords. Oh, A, D, and E. So in here, I'm going to choose, let's find an A. We'll go like, there's a D. We'll go an A. Let's do an E over here. There's an E1. We'll do a E. We'll do an A5. We'll do an E4. We'll add a D. What do we do? A D down here. So you can see down the bottom. So I'm just choosing these three notes over and over again. Different octaves. A4. We've already got an A4. Let's go right up here. Put a C8 there. Why not? And a D6. So they're all our notes. They're all our notes in this. And I'm going to send now this out to something interesting. Let's just, for starters, do a spell dozer, because spell dozer is really easy to get an idea of what's happening. So if we send this out to spell dozer, and now we can come in here and choose how long we want these fills to go, right? So I can go, let's just say every 3 beats, a bar comes in of this random stuff. It randomizes every time, blocks incoming MIDI. Let's see what happens. So now there's this gap where it's not playing anything. How cool! So these notes are being generated. We can generate them randomly. We can take out the density, change the rate so it'll be faster now. So let's add another one, and instead, check this. I want to keep the same notes, right? So I'm going to keep the same notes. What you can do here is hold down on this, select it, hold down, and copy the exact same one in. So we've got all the same notes, but it'll still be connected to spell dozer. And then we can add in like a piano or a guitar. Let's add in a guitar maybe, like a strummer. Why not? Why not a guitar? Who cares? So a strummer, we'll send this over. Let's solo this and see what's going on. And we can change these notes out, remember? Let's go all low. So we'll bring everything way down. We can change the duration. So it's all just guitar fills now. We can change, the other thing I need to tell you, when you go through these, notice down the bottom we've got density, voices, and rate. Only on velocity will you get an extra one, which is variety. And this will give you a variety of velocities. So you can see this only appears on the velocity channel. Let's change the drum kit to something like a rock kit. And we can change the volume of these individual parts here, our crash. Let's bring up more of this kit. You are so kind, Cem. Thank you, my friend. It's a great app. Please, my friends, thank our wonderful developer here today, Cem, who's just been so generous. Listen to that, Phil. It's Phil Collins. So I think you get the idea, yeah? It's pretty rad. $5.99 available now on the App Store. It's already had a bunch of updates, so Cem is paying attention. If you've downloaded it, you've got any suggestions or anything like that, remember here in the settings, you have a tutorial. So you have a little mini tutorial. If you get a bit lost, you can always open the tutorial. You can rate the app from here and you can send feedback. Remember, if you ever have a problem with an app, something's not working, you find a bug, come here, hit feedback. It'll do this. It'll open up a little email and you can send the information to the developer instead of leaving a fucking review on the App Store. That is the wrong way to go about things. Again, with the tutorial, if you open it up here, it'll open it up inside a standalone version. So you can do this in standalone as well. Bang, there's your last code, folks. And in the standalone version, you'll get this wonderful little tutorial, which, oh, it's crashing for me for some reason. Of course it is. I don't know why. She swallowed a fly. Now it's working. And all you're going to need to do for the tutorial is click on the little bubbles and they take you to the next part and it runs through everything for you. Look at that. It's very easy. Sweet. Cool beans. We all good? Everyone have a good time? Cem has been super. Look at that. Another code. We love you, Cem. And if you are a Patreon, remember, I'll put up a post and there's a few to give away as well. All right. That's today's app. I got to get out of here because I'm heading off to film the walk with me. I'm going to be out. It's a sunny day outside. I'm taking you to a fucking lunatic asylum on this episode. Are you ready? It's going to be nuts, yes. And please, if you like the app, go to the App Store and leave a rating. Really, it helps. It really helps. Because a lot of people don't know about shows like this on YouTube and they just go to the App Store to see a review there. That's why we say if there's a bug, don't go to the App Store to leave a complaint about a bug. Because that stays there forever and the developer can fix that bug. If you leave a review saying there's a bug that's been fixed 10 years ago, it doesn't help the developer. All right, so we got a featured artist today. See in the chat. Pinned comment up the top, it is Viv Sparrow. And also after this show, I'll dump you over at Mr. Smith. Mr. Smith's doing his Only Flams show. Speaking of drum rolls, we got a drummer coming up playing live. I want to thank Cem for being here. I want to thank all of you for being here as well and hanging out with me. It's a great app. I'm sure you agree with me. Thank you, Cem, for the giveaways. Let's do this. This is Viv Sparrow. She's just dropped a brand new song. I'm super pumped. We all love Viv Sparrow. She's an absolute goddess. Yeah. This is called Adelaide. I'll see you tomorrow. We're taking a look at Terra Pro, the new in-app purchase, and then on Thursday, Brad Example's coming on the show. Are you ready for that? I'm not. I am totally scared of what could happen. This is the beautiful, the fantastic, the amazing Viv Sparrow. Do the things that make you happy. Mistakes make you better, and we'll all rise together. Boom.
Don't call me up, 'cause I don't want nothing to do with you. Underneath the stars above, it must have been some kind of restless love. Now your heart is aching for love that's true, and all this rain is falling all over you. Adelaide, 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 don't think of me. Forget about what we used to be. All your love and all your pain been dripping down off of every page you write. Minutes past the hours, goodbye to you. Walk the avenue like you never knew me. I don't wanna cry when we say goodbye, 'cause all we ever did was just fall to our knees, promising to be what we couldn't be, what we couldn't be. We'd fall to our knees. Now your heart is aching for love that's true, and all this rain is falling, it's falling for you. Adelaide, Adelaide, it's over now. All my love is gone somehow. I'll save the sweetest melody you ever wrote for me.
We got Mr. Smith up next. This is Viv Sparrow. Thank you for hanging out, guys. Do the things that make you happy. We'll see you tomorrow.